Let's talk about the HBO series, The White Lotus, shall we? Can we just take a moment to appreciate how this show has managed to capture the essence of privilege, wealth, and the absurdity of human behavior? Each season feels like a masterclass in storytelling, and Season 3 is no exception. Welcome back to Starstruck TV, your one and only source for film and TV commentaries, reviews, and recaps. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. Now let's get into it. Set against the backdrop of a luxurious resort, it dives deep into the lives of its characters, exposing their flaws and insecurities, while keeping us glued to our screens. But here's the kicker. While the show is undeniably brilliant, I can't help but feel that some characters, like Belinda, didn't get the spotlight they deserved. Belinda, played by the incredibly talented Natasha Rothwell, was introduced in Season 1 as a refreshing breath of fresh air amidst the chaos of the wealthy guests. She was relatable, grounded, and offered a unique perspective on the absurdity surrounding her. But as we moved into Season 3, I found myself wondering, did the writers truly do justice to her character? Or did they miss an opportunity to explore her depth and complexity? It's a question worth pondering as we dive deeper into Belinda's role in this season. Now, you all know I'm a big fan of movies and shows, but I also have a passion for helping people level up and reach their goals. So I wanted to take a moment to invite you to sign up for Be the Director of Your Life, a course that helps you flip the script and rewrite the story of your life. Check it out in the link below. I'll see you there. Now let's get back into the video. Belinda as a plot device in The White Lotus, Season 3. Belinda's role in Season 3 felt more like a plot device than a fully fleshed out character. Sure, she was there to provide some comic relief and a dose of reality amidst the high-stakes drama of the guests, but I couldn't shake the feeling that she was underutilized. It's like they had this incredible character with so much potential, yet they chose to keep her on the sidelines. Why is that? In many ways, Belinda served as a mirror, reflecting the absurdity of the wealthy guests' lives. She was the one who saw through their pretenses and offered a grounded perspective. But instead of allowing her character to evolve and grow, it felt like she was just there to facilitate the storylines of others. Wouldn't it have been fascinating to see her navigate her own challenges and ambitions? To see her dreams and aspirations unfold alongside the chaos of the resort? It's frustrating because I know Natasha Rothwell has the chops to bring that depth to life. Natasha Rothwell's talent and impact on the show. Speaking of Natasha Rothwell, can we just take a moment to appreciate her talent? This woman is a powerhouse. From her comedic timing to her emotional depth, she brings so much to the table. I remember watching her in Season 1 and thinking, wow, this actress is something special. She has this ability to make you laugh one moment and then tug at your heartstrings the next. It's no wonder she became a fan favorite. But here's where it gets tricky. Despite her undeniable talent, it feels like the writers didn't fully capitalize on what she could bring to the show in Season 3. Instead of giving Belinda a rich narrative arc that showcased Rothwell's range, they relegated her to a supporting role that often felt one-dimensional. It's almost like they had this incredible instrument, but chose not to play it at its full volume. Why would they do that? It leaves me scratching my head. Missed opportunities for Belinda's character development. As I reflect on Belinda's journey throughout The White Lotus, I can't help but think about all the missed opportunities for character development. In Season 1, we saw glimpses of her dreams and aspirations. Her desire to open her own wellness business was such a relatable goal. But in Season 3, it felt like those threads were left hanging. Why didn't we get to see her take steps toward that dream? Wouldn't it have been inspiring to watch her navigate the challenges of entrepreneurship while dealing with the chaos around her? Instead, it felt like Belinda was just there to react to the drama unfolding around her, rather than actively participating in it. Come on. This is a character who has so much potential for growth and exploration. It would have been fascinating to see how she balanced her ambitions with the demands of her job and the expectations placed upon her by both guests and management. It's almost heartbreaking to think about what could have been. The problematic use of Belinda's storyline. Let's get real for a second. There's something inherently problematic about how Belinda's storyline was handled in season 3. While she was meant to be a grounding force amidst the chaos, it often felt like her character was used as a prop rather than an integral part of the narrative. It raises questions about representation and how stories are told in mainstream media. Are we really giving diverse characters the depth they deserve? Or are we just using them to check boxes? Belinda's experiences as a woman of color, working in a predominantly white space, could have opened up discussions about race, class, and privilege. But instead of delving into those themes, it felt like they skimmed over them. It's frustrating because these are important conversations that need to happen. Why not use Belinda's character as a vehicle for exploring these issues more deeply? It could have added layers to the narrative and made it even more impactful. Natasha Rothwell's performance and underutilization. Now let's circle back to Natasha Rothwell's performance because it deserves all the praise. Even with limited material, she managed to shine through as Belinda. Her ability to convey emotion with just a glance or a subtle change in tone is nothing short of remarkable. I found myself rooting for her every time she appeared on screen, hoping for more depth and complexity in her character arc. But here's the kicker. Despite her talent, it felt like she was underutilized throughout season 3. There were moments where I thought, this is it. This is where they're going to give her something juicy. But then, crickets. It's almost like they had this incredible actress, but didn't know how to harness her energy effectively. Why would you bring someone like Natasha into your show and not give her the material she deserves? It feels like such a missed opportunity for both her and the audience. Fan reactions and criticisms of Belinda's role. As I scrolled through social media after watching season 3, I couldn't help but notice that I wasn't alone in my frustrations about Belinda's role. Fans were vocal about their disappointment, expressing how they felt she deserved more than what she was given. It's always interesting to see how audiences react to character arcs, especially when they feel like something is off. Many fans pointed out that Belinda had become somewhat of an afterthought in a season filled with complex storylines and character dynamics. It made me wonder, why do we care so much about certain characters? Is it because we see ourselves in them, or because they resonate with our experiences? Whatever it is, Belinda had that potential, but it felt like the writers didn't fully embrace it this time around. The impact of Belinda's character on the overall narrative. At the end of the day, Belinda's character had an undeniable impact on the White Lotus. Even if she wasn't given the narrative arc she deserved in season 3, she still served as an important touchstone for viewers. Her presence reminded us of the realities faced by those who work in service industries while navigating their own dreams and aspirations. But here's where it gets complicated. While she may have been a grounding force for some characters, it also highlighted how easily people can be overlooked or sidelined in favor of more glamorous storylines. Her presence reminded us of the realities faced by those who work in service industries while navigating their own dreams and aspirations. But here's where it gets complicated. While she may have been a grounding force for some characters, it also highlighted how easily people can be overlooked or sidelined in favor of more glamorous storylines. It raises questions about whose stories are being told and why certain narratives take precedence over others. In a show that thrives on exploring privilege and power dynamics, it feels essential to give all characters, especially those from marginalized backgrounds, their due. In conclusion, while The White Lotus continues to be a captivating exploration of human behavior and societal norms, I can't help but feel that Belinda deserved more than what she got in season 3. Natasha Rothwell is an incredible talent who brought so much life to her character, yet it feels like there were missed opportunities for deeper exploration and development. As fans, we crave complexity and authenticity in our characters, especially those who reflect our diverse experiences. Here's hoping that future seasons will embrace that challenge head on. Thanks for watching this video. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this subject, so leave a comment and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time.